Dr. Mfishi Zolisha, one of the instructional and learning designers at the University Teaching and Learning Office. Currently, we are here to celebrate one of the key milestones when it comes to digital classroom transformation at UKZN. Obviously, it's all about intentional design and also ensuring that the work that we are doing is data-centered, and we use that data to actually improve the student learning and also the student experiences. Part of it today that was really key in this particular symposium, I think, was to the integration of students. And we received the feedback from students that was quite helpful in terms of how then do we improve the design, how do we incorporate them within this particular space for us to be able to actually improve those learning experiences and also to improve the module pass rate, and also the entire student learning journey and student success.
I think students will find it fantastic. I think that the world outside encourages interaction and integration, playing, gamification. And if we get it right, our teaching materials are going to be pulling students in. They're going to be active partners in the learning experience, and that is what we want. We want them to not just consume, we want them to actually take active part in their learning experience, and that is where I think if we can get it right, we are just going to see an increase in student engagement with our learning materials, and that is what we want. That is how we're going to get them to reach the outcomes that we want to achieve for our particular modules and for the university in general.
What we have seen is that it has been slow but steady progress over the years, and we have done a lot of changes to our modules in respect to making it suitable for the students, for engagement, and also for self-paced learning, which is very key for our students because not all of them may have understood everything in the classroom. That aside, it gives us an opportunity to also prepare the students for the 4th Industrial Revolution and the 5th Industrial Revolution to follow. So that's an amazing thing when students come to class and engage with technological and technology in the class. They are so excited because they get to engage with the content in the way they would like to. And that also brings this engagement with the lecturer who is teaching the module, and the way content is delivered to them brings about that whole holistic learning experience for the student.
So learning in a transformative module differs to learning with the normal module in the sense that I'm able to engage with content much more efficiently, and I'm introduced into different forms of learning, which is visual, and also it strays away from the normal reading and writing that all the other modules use.
So one thing that's made me to be more interested in studying is the interactive videos, because every time after reading, now I know that I will have questions, so I'll see where I understand and where I need to put more focus. So it's a bit faster than usual.
So with the student response to the elements, obviously there was a lot of appreciation in terms of the interactiveness, in terms of these elements that are included within their learning management system, because now we move away from that repository system to try and make the Moodle more engaging. One student just now acknowledged how it also improved his focus during the lecture hours, also the self-directed learning aspect. And also one of them even acknowledged the aspect around that they are realizing that they are visual students instead of just being students that rely more on notes. This is the value of this project, because now you are able to tap into the different learning styles of students, and that is quite important within our context, so that we meet all the students and we ensure that the pass rates actually improve and the student success at the end of the day improves as you guys say.
Winning this award is really exciting. It shows that all the hard work that I've put into digitizing my module is being valued and appreciated, and it's going to be recognized.
This is such a new project that we've done here at UKZN, and the work that we've put in place, implementing it since from 2024, and having this, winning this award clearly recognize the effort that we've put in place and the other implementation point or milestones that we intend to implement moving forward. And again, I did highlight this in my presentation that moving to 2026, we're going to try to implement isiZulu voiceovers in our land page, and most transformatively so, we're going to integrate sign language, which is something that have never been done across module, high impact module here at UKZN. So how we're doing it, we try to find ways that take into account the digital components that are at our disposal. So that's our next milestone that we're going to implement.
So I think being and presenting here allowed me access to seeing the other presentations and other presenters and seeing how we can further collaborate within the departments instead of working in isolation.
So the advice I would give lecturers is join the Digital Curriculum Transformation Project, number one. Get involved with the UTLO team, speak to the instructional designers and bounce some ideas off them. And then the biggest advice I can say is get your hands dirty.
The feeling of excitement when you see that something that you've tried has actually worked is amazing. And the joy that you feel when students, you can see conceptual differences in the way they understand the content and the questions that they ask is very, very fulfilling.